Ah, the smell of 2 weeks old popcorn. Wonderful. Now I don't have to start up a new batch. This is Stefan Barlow. He's a junior in high school, a typical fun-loving teen who would rather not be at work but sitting at home playing his video games and eating junk food. But as of now, Stefan didn't have a choice but to work because a couple of months ago, he messed up bad. His parents were out of town for the weekend, and Stefan thought he could have a little fun. Maybe take his dad's car out for a ride? Even though he wasn't allowed to, but come on, showing off to friends is always much more important. But that night, instead of showing off, all Stefan was successfully able to pull off was crashing the car and breaking the headlights on the bumper. And for future reference, fixing it up with clear tape clearly doesn't work. Dad, I'm sorry. It's alright, champ. What? I'm off the hook? I'm not getting grounded? Nope. And for future reference, grounding never works on teens. You have to make them face the real-world consequences. I'll get the car fixed for now, but you will have to pay for the repair. So it was since then that Stefan found this job at the movie theater so he could pay off his dad. In this small-town movie theater, there were but a handful of employees who basically took care of everything. But from 7 to 12, it was only Stefan left to handle the night shift. Conventionally, his job was to sell the tickets, lead the customers into the auditorium, maintain the movie schedules, clean and close up at the end of the day. But in reality, his job wasn't as simple as one would think. His first and foremost priority was to bait the foodies and make sure they bought food from the lobby and didn't sneak in their own food. Not because he was a jerk who didn't want people enjoying the movie, because the theater made much of the money from the food sales and not from the ticket sales. So, no matter how stale the popcorn might actually be, or if the chicken wasn't actually chicken, Stefan had to walk around the auditorium to make sure no one was bringing in a little extra something. Barbecue sauce? Smoked turkey? Lasagna? I'll be taking that, and that, and that. Is that barbecue ribs? And you even brought dessert. I bet it tastes awesome, but no outside food allowed in the theater. Second was to make sure those pesky tweens didn't get into R-rated movies. Stefan had seen a lot of things over the days, from fake IDs to paying a homeless dude to pretend like their dad and buy them tickets. I'd like 2 tickets to the obsessed ex-girlfriend. Are you sure, Grandpa? Yeah. Not gonna happen, kid. But keeping tweens out of R-rated movies were the least of the issues. There were all kinds of people who came to the theaters, also to do all kinds of things. Like the lovebirds, silent and stealthy, can usually be found seated towards the back. Sorry, not allowed. Darn, you guys are no fun. Oh, get a room already. Then, there were the noisemakers. Loud and obnoxious, can usually be found in the front seats right in front of your face. Woohoo! Wayne the Huntsman, you go, dude! Yeah! Excuse me, mister. I can see you're a fan, but there are others watching the movie. Can we keep it down? Thank you. Wayne the Huntsman, you go, dude! And when they don't listen, just kidding, I only wish I could do that. Would save me a lot of drama. And after a long, exhausting day of handling all kinds of people, always remember, a silent theater isn't necessarily an empty theater. There were the lodgers. In all these days of working here, Stefan had made a checklist of all the spots that had to be inspected before closing. The bathroom, Got you. Empty. Under the seats? Aha! Empty. Behind the life-size Wayne the Huntsman action figure? Empty. Inside the Wayne the Huntsman action figure? Empty. In here? Dude, you don't even fit. Come on, man. Nope, it's time to go. Want some barbecue ribs? As you can see, working at a small-town theater wasn't as easy as one may think. But today was a different day. The weather was stormy, and it had been raining heavily since midday. After the 8 p.m. show, everyone had left, and none but a pair of lovebirds had come to see the last late-night show. While the credits began to roll, Stefan walked in to check up on them, but they showed no signs of leaving. Looks like there's gonna be trouble tonight. Stefan decided to check the rest of the theater, hoping the couple would leave by then, and if not, he'd have to get them out. Checking off the men's bathroom from his list, Stefan was about to head back to the lobby when he suddenly heard a sound from the woman's bathroom. As he walked closer, he heard the stall doors slamming open and shut. And not just one, but many. Who was doing that? It's the janitor, coming in for cleaning, Stefan loudly said. But there was no reply. Stefan then slowly creaked the door open and walked in. But he was confused seeing the bathroom empty. Is anyone here? I'm opening the stalls. Giving it a minute or two, Stefan opened all the stalls, but there was no one. Then what was that noise? Maybe he was imagining things. Working at the theater was really damaging his ears. Stefan let out a deep breath as he turned to leave. But as he neared the door, all the lights suddenly went off. It was completely dark. Stefan stood still, waiting for his eyes to adjust to the darkness, when he suddenly heard a low sound. That's when he felt something shift behind him and looked in the mirror. He froze when he caught sight of a girl sitting by the heater, a menacing glare in her red, teary eyes as she stared right at him. "Who are you?" Stefan managed to say in his fright. A low voice echoed in the air. "He took my dignity. He took my life. Who?" "Babe, it's getting pretty late. We should get going." "Alright, let me just come from the bathroom." Hearing his girlfriend scream, Tony rushed into the woman's bathroom to find her stooped down next to a guy. "He's unconscious. Let's put some water on him." Stefan woke up, feeling a cold splash on his face. He jumped up startled. "Where am I?" "Dude, are you alright? We found you fainted in here." Stefan looked around. That girl was gone, but where are those glasses? He looked to and fro, until he noticed a glare of light under the heater. He immediately stuck his hand in and pulled out the broken spectacles. "The theater is closing in 5 minutes. You guys have to leave," he said, before he rushed out to the office room. 10953 Baker Street. It was around 1 a.m. when Stefan locked up, but instead of returning home in the stormy weather, he turned his motorbike around. There was somewhere he needed to go. Reaching the address, it was near 2 a.m. But Stefan rang the bell. In moments, a man opened up, looking at him confused. "What do you want?" Stefan took out the broken glasses and handed it to him. "I found something that belongs to you." The look on his face suddenly changed as the man stared at the broken glasses. After so many years, where did he find this? But before Alex could ask anything, he watched the boy get on his bike and ride off in the rain. Who was he? Alex went back inside, a bit shocked by old memories, as he held the glasses in his hand. About 3 years ago, Alex Wilson was going to the local BII high school, just like all the other teens in this small town. But whilst others were loud, obnoxious, or just simply wanted to have fun all the time, Alex was the quiet, lonely kid. He was geeky, wore ordinary clothes and glasses. He was tall and lanky, and often unwillingly turned out to be the teacher's pet, as he was the one who always completed the assignments, while the others didn't. Hence, he didn't have any friends, and didn't get much attention except for when the other students gave him a hard time. But it was one day that Alex got the upper hand on them, when he caught them doing something they weren't supposed to do. You're not supposed to bring that to school." "Yeah, and who's gonna stop us? If you snitch on us, we'll make you pay." "Stop! Don't be mean with him. Alex, please don't tell the dean." Sandra, she was the only one who was nice to Alex and sometimes even stood up for him. And deep down inside, although Alex could never say it, he had a crush on her. But to his luck, over the days, it seemed maybe one day their friendship could be something more. "Hey Alex, can I get your number?" Sure. Hold on, I'll write down my one for you." "Thanks. I'll call you, okay? See ya." Dude, you gave him your number? Why do you even talk to him? Are you in love with him? Are you crazy? He's just useful. Last time he saved me from the dean, and now he's gonna do all my assignments. The days passed as usual. Alex never told Sandra anything. Until one day after school, he caught up with her and her friends. "Hey Sandra, I got a job at the movie theater and I wanted to give you tickets to the new movies. You should bring your friends." "Really? Thanks Alex, I'll try to make it." See, I told you he was useful. On the next Friday night, when Sandra and her friends arrived, Alex gave them special preference. "Sandra, you came. I reserved the best seats for you guys. And tonight, popcorn and drinks are on me." "Thanks, Alex. You're the best." That night, while Sandra and her friends were enjoying the movie, Alex sent Sandra a text some moments right after halftime. "Come to the girls' bathroom. I need to show you something." "In the middle of the show? The movie just now started again. Why didn't you call me during the break?" "Come on, you don't want to miss out on this." So while everyone else intently watched the movie, Sandra quietly excused herself to the bathroom. "What are you doing in the girls' bathroom in the middle of the show?" "What did you say? I was useful?" That night, Alex had his way with Sandra and took her life. And by the time people found her in that condition and called the police, Alex had long gotten away with it. Working at the theater, Alex was aware of where the cameras were installed, and there were no cameras in the bathroom. He had changed his attire before he went inside. And before Sandra arrived after the halftime break, when Alex was sure no one would be in the bathroom, he took his disguise off and waited for her. When she arrived, he locked the door with the special keys that only the employees had. And before leaving, he wore his disguise again, leading the police to suspect it could have been anyone. But after all these years, had Alex truly gotten away with it? Young man found lifeless in his apartment. Authorities say he had taken his own life. However, friends and family are bewildered, finding no explanation to why he could take such action, saying he had a great life and was happy. That night, after Stefan found the glasses, he had gone to the office to check the employee's record book, searching through all the people who worked at the theater over the years. He had discovered Alex Wilson's picture and address. No one knows his secret, but it was his secret that killed him. Click on the subscribe button and check out more awesome videos on our channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon because you know it's interesting.